Quick tap goes to Miles, battering ram at the line. He's reached out and put it over. The power of Miles took on the whole forward pack and got there.
Have a look at this, Gene Miles. The first surge was one, and then he sort of went
to finish him off. Andrew Walters was underneath. Belford, Coyne, tries to break the line. Zillman hangs on to him. Jenner fades wide as usual, picks up Colin Scott in the hole with support, comes to Payne, sends the pass out to Scott Lewis, racing around behind the post to improve the position, and the first try on the board to Wynnum-Manly. Turner heading back through the middle, takes 3 to pull him down. They're only 10 metres out. Miles goes to dummy half. Belford around Jenner, back to Belford, up to Tessman, and now Miles setting sail for the corner, pushes away and over in the corner. The power of Gene Miles coming from the initial pass at dummy half at centre field, backing right around to score the try. Payne into the line with a step, can't get away from Miles, slips the pass away to Johnston. He's well tackled by Scott Nichols, tries to drag his feet towards touch. Johnson stayed in. Langer, Kerrod Walters looks for support as he heads cross field, but the pass was forward to his brother Andrew. Wynnum in possession now, chance to turn it around. Petrie out to Scott. Scott comes back in field, now looking back to Petrie once more.
Colin Scott would want to go back to fullback. He's getting more work on the left wing than he would having a spell at fullback.
Keener over there to make the tackle. Brian Naylor. Turner. Again, Ipswich are creating half chances, but they just aren't able to finish them off, and they're ending up losing possession too often. Tessman. Back to Coyne.
Great pass from Andrew Tessman.
Wynnum is starting to open them up. Samuelson, Miles, pushes away, slips it to Naylor. Back inside, they've all come across and support Samuelson for the corner, catching them on the wrong foot, changing the angle. Now heads around behind the posts to finish off a good bit of football. The kick-off for the second half from Gavin Payne. There's a replacement on for Ipswich. Brett Karts is out there, taking the place of Steve Parcell.
Karts has been one of Ipswich's better players in the last few weeks, but there was some suspicion that he wasn't 100% fit, and that's why he was on the bench. There he is, number 15, Karts, underneath John Turner, with a bit of a helping hand from Turner to get off him. That wouldn't help him too much either.
Turner resented that tackle for some reason. Pushed him away. And the news from Redcliffe is that Redcliffe are absolutely demolishing an injury-riddled South, 34-0 at half-time. So if Ipswich go down here, just about got a Final Four.
Yes, it's shaping up that way, and really when you look at it, there's a good kick through there from Wynnum-Manly.
Chasing through is Jamot. He's dived on it, and the referee is going to award the try. Yes. The kick through from the play the ball, and Jamot screaming through on it. Andrew Walters, red-headed, takes play to the quarter line. Kerrod Walters goes himself and finds the open spaces, dashes into the clear, chased by Samuelson. Scott coming across, back to Zillman, who backed up superbly. The front rower was the first one there. Quick play the ball, plays it forward, goes himself, takes on Tessman.
Well, Ipswich suffering from lack of backup. That's a couple of times in the game that really they haven't had the support players. If Zillman can get there, the whole side should be able to get with him.
Pass slipped away. And it goes now to Haggard. Brett Walters fighting them off, trying to stay on his feet. Langer. Williams. Keener has it off Kelly. Keener lurking out in the centres. It's the last tackle. 30 metres out. Langer juggles it. Andrew Walters on the burst. Slips a good pass. All it was a good idea. The pass was loose. Play on with Langer. He gets the pass out to Keener. Keener and Scott Lewis backing up as Errol Hunter, and the Jets are in for the first try of the match. Langer with the quick tap. Ipswich getting on with it. Karts Determined, back to Langer. Andrew Walters. Taken by Jenner, he's popped the pass away.
Hooked as a fight on the two halfbacks, Belford and Langer. Two little flyweights.
Play on in the back play with Andrew Walters heading for the line. They're still at it, the two halfbacks.
Got into more of a wrestle now than a boxing match.
Zillman, Keener for the line, and he scores! Keener has scored. Ipswich still in the game.
I don't know who won the fight, but Al Langer's got up with a smile on his face because his side has scored the try.
Quick tap goes to Miles, battering ram at the line. He's reached out and put it over. The power of Miles took on the whole forward pack and got there.
Have a look at this, Gene Miles. The first surge was one, and then he sort of went again. Let's have a look. Oh, the hand went out, reached across. The body didn't get across, but the ball did. Great work from the big fella.
Carts a dummy half. Langer. A long pass, Andrew Walters can't handle it. Wynnum come up with it and slip it away to Gene Miles. Miles pushes away from Langer. Chased downfield by Williams. Also Brett Walters. Gene Miles looking over his shoulder. Walters makes the tackle, but he bounces back to his feet. Has Scott Lewis with him. Throws the dummy. Has support out wide. Colin Scott is there. He steps back inside. The finish off. A length of the field movement from Gene Miles.
Magnificent. Gene Miles is exhausted. He hasn't run that far for a long, long time. There's the kick for goal. It's successful. And now they lead by 30 points to 12.
Langer, Walters, Haggith, bumps one off. Only 9 metres out. Kerrod Walters a dummy half.
Replacement in the Wynnum camp, Steve Sandrin, number 18, is on for Brian Point.
Andrew Walters trying to step through, gets it back to Kerrod Walters, who stretches out and scores. So you can't keep Ipswich down, even though it's late in the match. 30 points to 16. 12 metres short of halfway. Langer, Williams, gets the arms free, pops it over the top, and Gene Miles is there to pull it in. Scott Lewis steps back away from 3 players and sets sail for the line, coming around the big curving run. Tries to push away from Kerrod Walters, he hangs on, back to Miles. Samuelson. And finally the defence manages to pull him in. Keener. But Wynnum looking to attack out wide on the far side. Colin Scott decides to go through the middle. Slips it away to Petrie. They're hungry for one more. Naylor holds onto the ball and scores the try. Brian Naylor all the way, finishing off that. Good work from Wynnum, keeping the ball alive. Samuelson pushes it wide. It wasn't a difficult one, but he's missed. So the score remains 34 points to 18.